A stroll around the city made it immediately clear that this was no ordinary day in Kampala. Ugandan flags lined some streets and taxi stages, usually covered in dust and chaos, were now splashed with yellow with portraits of President Yoweri Museveni. By 7 a.m., some of Kampala's roads, especially those leading to Kololo, were already busy. Buses painted in party colors rolled through the city one after another, while the often criticized Kayola buses seemed determined to prove that they could handle crowds and survive Kampala's pressure. Boda riders sporting yellow t-shirts cruised through the streets, revving engines and blasting horns to announce their presence. Some even climbed on top of moving vehicles, showing that excitement had taken over safety. Some appeared to be first-time visitors in Kampala, while others moved around like tourists in their own country, making sure every camera lens noticed them. If a camera pointed their way, they paused instantly. After all, if there is no picture, did they really attend? Security personnel moved through traffic on these motorcycles, seeming to be enjoying themselves, or as some around the city would say, nga bazeewulira. Different groups marched towards Kololo. Even workers from Nabgabo, still dressed in overalls, decided today they had to be counted among the supporters. Every few minutes, another procession emerged. Some danced as though their life depended on it. As the saying goes, he who cannot dance blames the flow. But today, nobody wanted the flow blamed. Some shook their bellies confidently, while others had dance moves so unique, only they themselves could explain them. Supporters kept arriving every passing minute, some in buses, others trekking on foot, chanting and flashing thumbs-up signs in support of President Yoweri Museveni. Even the prison bus joined the endless convoy moving towards Kololo. Then came the followers of Owobusobozi Bisaka. Impossible to miss them in their white attire. Their robes alone announced their arrival long before they spoke. Workers at Speak Apartments paused to watch people pass. Most supporters wore the familiar yellow NRM t-shirts, but for some, yellow alone was simply not enough. Yellow shoes, yellow hats, yellow scarves, yellow handbags from head to toe. Some outfits appeared freshly stitched in downtown Kampala, though their owners proudly claimed they had been imported from Europe or Asia, as they adjusted their accents while explaining where they came from.
Always like that's always smart, and I always look like what I feel. It's a North American style, it's a Ghanaian style. And now the accents from over here.
Jacket is from Cambodia. Yeah, someone brought it for me from Cambodia.
Where is Cambodia?
Cambodia is somewhere around in Africa, some country in Africa there.
And the sunglasses?
The sunglasses, I brought them from Owino.
And the shoes?
The shoes, I brought them from American Embassy. There is an American Embassy canteen whereby they put they sell some in Machinde there.
In bright yellow boots, this gentleman decided fashion alone was not enough entertainment. He suddenly dropped to the ground and began doing push-ups, determined to prove that a white beard does not mean he's no longer fit. But while nearly everyone drowned themselves in yellow, a few Arsenal supporters appeared in red jerseys instead. Perhaps with their candidates being sworn in today, they hoped some winning spirit would finally rub off on their football club too. And then, of course, there was food, because in Kampala, every major function eventually turns into a moving restaurant. As the saying goes, there is no love more sincere than the love of food. Nearly every corner had someone carrying containers packed with rice. Those who missed out on food quickly spotted others carrying multiple containers and negotiated for at least one. Invitation cards suddenly felt more valuable than fuel in Kampala today. Those holding them walked proudly towards the gates, while those without remained stranded outside, their excitement slowly turning into frustration. Some supporters quickly changed strategy. If they could not enter Kololo, then at least they needed evidence that they had been in Kampala on this day. Some stretched themselves under trees to sleep after hearing the venue was already full. Some city ladies decided the chaos was not for them. With sunglasses on and legs crossed under nearby sheds, they watched the crowds pass by. And because no ceremony is complete without music, aspiring musicians grabbed every chance to perform. Some sang with confidence far bigger than their talent, while others claimed they already had hit songs waiting to be discovered. One musician decided to sing for our reporter Hasifa, leaving her smiling from ear to ear.
Ebigoma byenkukuba ndichibanda mafia natawoneka gwe atera ngamva gaza kati mugwani kale mbuno gwa ngamba gwe freestyle naziyiga gwe.
We are unruly. Museveni is the only man who can manage to rule us, man.
But before signing out, there were also messages from loyal fans directed to news anchor Katamba. Though at this point, we need to know the right pronunciation of his first name. Not so long ago, someone called him Animal Katamba, and now he got himself a new name.
You know Bubaka? Obugenda wa Henry Katamba, umusomi wa NTV akawungezi. Mumugambe mumwagala nnyo.
Nobat Atkunda, NTV News.